recorded, but if you would like to go behind your, turn your video off, then that's absolutely fine. You'll still hear the meditation. So let's take a collective long, slow, deep breath in, filling the belly, and an even longer, slower breath out. Should we do that again? A long, slow breath in, filling the belly, and a longer, slower breath out. Really have a long, slow, deep exhale. And then notice the actual rise and fall of the natural breath, which is quite deep once we've fully exhaled. So I'm going to guide you into a meditation shortly, and it's a meditation based on heart, care, kindness for self, others, and for the world. Because at this moment, we are cocooned in our home. We are physically distancing. We're very socially connected still. Today in the UK, we're going to be hearing how we're going to be moving forward. And with that can actually bring a few challenges. It can bring some anxieties. But as we strengthen our mind-body system and our immune system, when we emerge so much stronger and ready for whatever life is bringing forward to us with this sense of peace and harmony, joy and kindness to everybody and to ourselves predominantly. So I ask you to settle in. I ask you if you would close your eyes or lower your gaze. And we're going to join together in a 15 to 20 minute heart-based meditation. So for reminding us actually what happens or what doesn't happen in meditation, there are 5 essentials for a successful meditation practice. So firstly, remembering it's okay to have thoughts during meditation. It's absolutely natural that thoughts will arise. But this meditation is about bringing this focused awareness that I'll guide you to back into the heart. So it's okay to have thoughts. Be kind to yourself. Sometimes a chattering mind is less than kind. So during this practice of quiet, keep bringing your attention back by being kind to yourself. The next essential of meditation is not trying too hard. There's nothing to try to do. We're not doing anything, we're simply being. And that is the practice of meditation, being in the present moment. Let go of any expectations. Nothing is likely to happen during meditation, but what will probably start to be aware notice in your awareness is that you'll start to feel this, everything starting to slow down and relax. And then the other thing is sticking with it. Just stick with the meditation through to the end. If you feel any discomfort, then simply change your position, however feels right for you. So it's remembering that well-being, well means comfort, and being means being in the present moment. So it's comfort in the present moment. So finding that place of comfort right here, right now. So I invite you to close your eyes or lower your gaze. And as you do that, start to notice if you feel really comfortable. This is an ideal time to just find that extra little bit of comfort. Notice where your hands are. And I advise you to place your hands in your lap. Connect with the breath. And for this practice, we're going to set a collective intention. So for your own practice, ask yourself the question, silently to yourself, what is it that I need as I emerge again? What is it I need? Or what is my heart's desire? Ask yourself the question, what is my heart's desire? And ask it with your attention in your heart. Ask again, what is my heart's desire? So let's let that go. And place your attention now on the breath. The breath is always with us. It's our anchor. And it's very much our anchor for meditation practice. So placing your attention on the breath, move your attention into the heart space. And feel the center of the chest rise and fall. Your attention's on the heart. With your intention to maybe move your shoulders back a little more so that your heart expands just a little more. Breathing in and out naturally. We're going to move into this beautiful heart math lock-in coherence breath of keeping the breath the same on the in-breath as the out-breath. And the suggestion is breathing in for 5 to the count of 5 and breathing out to the count of 5 with your attention on the heart space. So let me guide you in this. I invite you to breathe out. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you find the count of 5 too long or too short, then please notice your natural breath and count the same in as you count out. So for the next few moments, let's move into the silence of our own individual practice. Breathing in and breathing out for the same count with your attention in the heart. Stay with the breath, flowing in and out to the same rhythm. Stay with the breath, breathing in and breathing out. Stay with the flow, breathing in and breathing out. And then with your attention on your heart and the breath moving in and out of the chest, widen that attention to all the people who are joining here together in this space, sending out the heart-based resonance to each of us within this space. And then as you breathe in that feeling of all of us in this space together, knowing that we're not alone. Breathing out to other, breathing into ourselves. And at this moment, there are many, many groups gathered doing exactly the same thing throughout the whole of the UK. So if we imagine and expand our mind so that we breathe out to everybody who's in this moment throughout the world, and then breathe in that energy back into ourselves. Expand out to the whole of the UK and breathe it back into ourselves. And then coming back into your own heart space. Feel the rise and fall of your heart. And in this place, we bring our mind slowly into a quieter place. The body is relaxed, naturally relaxes. Our hormonal system starts to settle down. And our emotions become more even. So the first point that we looked at for the heart was the attention. Let's move this into affection. So with your attention on your heart, have the intention to feel the feeling generated by a sense of affection for yourself. And a beautiful way to do this is by you've gifted yourself some time to take a break in activity. So give yourself a gentle smile of affection. Your eyes are closed, you're in your own space. Give this gentle affection to yourself for being right here in the moment, in the now, right here, right now. This gift of time is one of affection for yourself. So breathe this feeling into yourself. Staying with that gentle smile on your lips. This raises the happy hormones. And then let's widen this feeling out, this feeling of affection. Feel the feeling of affection generated by all of us in this space at this moment, within this room. So breathe in the feeling from everybody within this space and breathe out to each other. So gentle flow breath. Breathe in for yourself and feel the feeling generated from each of us, and then breathe it out to each other. And then I invite you to breathe it out for everybody who's doing this mass meditation in the UK. And then breathe it back, keeping that gentle smile on your lips. And then breathe it out even further. Breathe it out into the world. And breathe this feeling back into yourself from the world, raising the energy and the resonance for ourselves, for others, for the world. A ripple across the whole planet. So bring that back into yourself now. With the attention on your heart, the affection for yourself for being here right now, we continue with the appreciation. We're settling the mind and the body. So let's appreciate firstly the breath. The breath gives us life. The breath is here every moment. And as we breathe in the air from the world, we change it into breath within. We breathe out breath into the air. So it's where breath becomes air and air becomes breath. It's our interconnectivity with the world that nourishes and nurtures us. So we give great appreciation for this breath. So as we open our hearts, let's bring to mind an image of somebody or something that really brings you a feeling of love. Is there an image of somebody, a person, a pet, a possession that fills your heart with joy? See if you can see that image in your mind's eye and place that image in your heart. Expand your shoulders back a little if that's comfy for you. And generate the feeling of gratitude and appreciation for that person or possession or pet that's in your life. And for the abundance that you receive from that person, possession or pet. Really feel the feeling of appreciation. Make that picture brighter in your mind's eye. Really let it shine. And then let the image go and stay with this feeling of open-hearted awareness of love. Breathe that into yourself with this beautiful heart coherence breath. And then breathe that feeling of appreciation and gratitude at everybody who's in this call at the moment. Breathe in for yourself and feel that returning to you. Breathe it out for each other, for being here in this space at this time. Make the breath nice and gentle so it flows. And then breathe out to all the people in the UK who are joining in this meditation at this time, in all the rooms across the world. And further out into the world, sending ripples of gratitude and appreciation out into the world and receiving it back, amplifying out in this gentle flow of the breath and receiving it back. And then let that go and bring it back to yourself. Gently stay in this place of heart-centered breath. So we've had our attention on the heart. We've raised a smile of affection for ourselves and others. We brought gratitude and love for being here and for the love that are generated by ourselves and others. We now move into the fourth A, which is acceptance. Moving into acceptance is quite a big step. And there's a beautiful mantra meaning word, mind vehicle. And the mantra that I like to use for acceptance are the words, "It is as it is." Say that quietly to yourself if this resonates. It is as it is. We can't change external events, but with acceptance we can choose how we respond to challenges and loss, which brings us into acceptance. And when we do that, we see the beauty of this moment. So with your attention on the heart space, silently use the mantra as you breathe in, "It is as it is." And as you breathe out, let it go. Breathe in the mantra, "It is as it is." And feel that resonance of acceptance. So with your attention in the heart space, affection in your heart with that gentle smile, for giving yourself this gift of time here and now. With appreciation for the gifts of gratitude and love of being together, we accept that life is unfolding in every moment, and that when we come together with this one unified heart beating, the feeling of peace and harmony, love and compassion, we really raise the radiance. So I invite you to stay in this present moment, to breathe the breath of flow into the heart center, to bring whichever of those A's feels nourishing and nurturing for you at this moment. Attention, affection, appreciation, or acceptance. It is as it is. And for the next few moments, gently flow with whatever is nurturing for you in this moment. I'll watch the time for the next couple of minutes and bring you gently back into another short breath. So stay with that breath, flowing in and out. So deepening the breath a little, breathe in this radiance to yourself, this radiance of peace and love to yourself. Then breathe it out to our community here, right now. Breathe it in, the radiance that's coming back to you, and then amplify it out to the world. Flow in the expansiveness of the radiance of love. Breathe it into yourself, always self first, fill with the radiance, then inspire out to others. Breathing in and breathing out. Letting all that go. And again, bringing our attention back to our own heart space. I invite you to rest in awareness, quietly in your own space, feeling this sense of peace and calm within your own mind, body, emotional system. And for the next minute, I'll watch the time. Gently rest. So bringing our awareness Now, again to our own breath, we're going to gently start to stir. But before we do so, let's have a check-in with yourself, each of us checking in with ourselves and noticing how we feel without any judgment, simply noticing. Does the mind feel a little quieter? Does the body feel relaxed? Do you feel centered? How's the breath now? How's your natural breath when you're in this state of calm and relaxation? Simply noticing. This is the science. It's your own personal experience. So let's start to raise the energy in our body, keeping your eyes closed. Stay with this individual experience, your unique experience. So wiggle your toes and then wiggle your fingers. Press your toes or your feet into the ground just to really ground you, to bring yourself back here into this present, into this body. Your eyes are still closed, but feel the space around you. Just feel yourself being held in your chair. And then rub your hands together. Let's raise the energy in your body. Keep your eyes closed. Raise the energy in your hands. And then place one hand on your heart space and the other one on top of it. Just notice this heartbeat. Notice this life force. Notice how quickly the breath starts to move in your body with that gentle exercise. So bringing that smile on your lips still. Let's take one big, warm, collective smile and a breath in. So let's breathe in with a smile on our lips, taking in that inner warmth and breathing out, all the way out. Breathing in, a nice big breath. And if you should like to do this, your eyes are still closed, then take a big stretch as well. So breathing in a mindful stretch. I'm going to breathe in and I take my arms and legs up. And then breathe out and take your arms back down. Keep your eyes closed if you want to, because this is lovely to just stay in this space. So let's do this again. Breathe in and take your arms up and your legs up and have that stretch at the top, not too much. And as you breathe out, take your arms around your shoulders and give yourself that hug. Give yourself that sense of affection and that big appreciation of gratitude for actually being here. So your eyes are still closed. Take your arms down. And when you're ready, I invite you to lower your gaze and slowly open your eyes. Keeping your eyes down. This is the beautiful bit, is as we come back into this awareness of here and now. And when you're ready, again, make it ever so slowly. We've been doing this for about 20 minutes or so, so there is no rush. You've got all the time in the world. When you're ready, if you want to raise your eyes, and I think most of us now know this word of namaste. And I think my little granddaughters who are there, one of them, Eliza, will say, I see the light within you, and you see the light within me. Wow. Is everybody here okay? Let's just take a few moments just to get our breath. If you're here, give me a wave. I'm just going to scoot around. We've got 8 pages going on here. Wow, wonderful, 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 wonderful. Thank you all so much for joining me. This is absolutely incredible. It's so beautiful. There are thousands and thousands of people meditating today through Momm, Moments of Mass Mindfulness, through the Heart Math groups of We Add Heart. And if you want to know anything more about Heart Math, please go onto their website. They are the most amazing group of people, of scientists and of mindfulness Heart Math teachers. So go and have a look at their site. So I'm going to now ask you to just reflect on a couple of questions, and then I'm going to open up the for anybody to unmute themselves and say a few words, or go on the chat and let me know how you feel. But one of the questions is to remember at the very beginning, we set a heart-based intention. What is it you need? And I'd like you, whilst we're back in the physical now, not to share it because it's your own desire, but just to bring that back into your consciousness as what is it that you do desire, but then let it go. So we've evoked it, we brought it into the silence, and then we brought it into our consciousness, and we let it go, because it will manifest itself when it's ready. It's planting seeds. The question is, was that easy? Because simple is not always easy. How was it for you, and how does it make you feel? How do you feel at this moment? So for me, I feel very peaceful. I feel very centered in this loving vibration. I feel that the world is moving into a new beginning, and we're all part of that new beginning. And I'm very, very grateful for everybody who's taken time out to come today. So